Hi guys, my name is Alex Garnier. I'm a character animator and storyteller. I've been working in the animation industry for a couple of years, toward 10 years, something like this. And yeah, today I want to share with you some pro tips for new graduating students who want to step in the animation movie industry and what I learned. I did different TV shows. I did 2 feature films, no third one, and yeah, it's to tell you a little bit about my journey in the animation movie industry. And when I finished school in France, in Paris, um, I did some kind of a internship in an academy animation movie studio, and in this internship I focused more on the animation part because I couldn't really focus everything about the animation at school. So I focused after in the internship where it was specific about animation, animating characters, vehicle, props, everything that can be animated basically. And from there, I start to step by step move in the animation movie industry and started as assistant animator, junior animator. So I did 3 different TV shows in France. Then I went to Montreal, I went to Alex Animation, where I did another TV show called Robozuna. Then from there, I had a chance to meet some people who were former like animators from Disney or DreamWorks, and yeah, it was an amazing way to learn from those people what you can learn in terms of like when you want to use gravitor, in terms of acting choices, body mechanic, everything like this was an amazing experience. Then I went to MPC, I went to the academy. Then from the MPC Academy, I jumped to another TV show. And from there, after I got a chance to work on an upcoming Netflix and Paramount movies, 2 movies at the same studio, and it was an amazing chance to see what's the experience in the feature film industry, because until you got there, you don't really know how everything happened there, like what we focus on and everything. And TV show is a great opportunity to create your workflow, to work fast, efficiently. That's a great opportunity for that. TV show is not about how like your animation quality that much. It's more about how you can tell a story efficiently and fast. That's the TV show. And it can create for you a good workflow. Why? Because you have to go fast, you have to be efficient, and you still have to tell the story in a simple way. In TV show, keep it simple, and simple as well in feature, but keep it simple. And it can teach you a lot about this, a lot about the process. On feature is different because on feature you learn more, you focus more on performance and how to make it believable. After it depends if you do cartoon or if you do semi-realistic or more realistic. And for that, it really depends on the style that the feature you will work on. But yeah, for that, it's more after how you can step up your animation game, how you can understand more the gravitor, master it, use reference as well. Because the big difference between TV show and feature is that feature you have more time to experiment. So because you have more time, you can take reference to do a live action, and from the live action see what can you match from the reference, why can you step away from the reference in terms of acting or body mechanic choice, and that will give you a good layer to start working on. And so yeah, it's basically that's the goal of it. And my pro tip is also that even if you're working on TV show feature, do your own shot on the side just to level up your animation game as much as you can, and keep it short. Keep it like couple of seconds. For example, if you have a dialogue to animate, keep it like roughly like few seconds, and keep it short because the thing is that the shorter you get, the more focused you can be on your animation. I made some mistake before to say, okay, I'm gonna do an animation, and yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know, like more than 500 frames or anything. The thing is that the more frames you have to animate, the more time consuming you will be. So keep it short, couple of frames or hundreds of frames, something like this. And because you make it short, keep it simple, do a nice acting or body mechanic, and like push your animation, push it, pushing the more splining, polishing your animation. If you can, maybe do a rendering, or if you have some friends who are more specialized in render or anything like this, that will be amazing. So do more something like this, but yeah, always work on your side to push your animation and maybe to try different style. Because if you do more cartoony and you want to apply for a studio or a feature that does realistic style, it's a totally different approach in terms of spacing, timing. So you have to work on it in terms of be able to show that you can do it. And that's a great opportunity as well. And so yeah, it's more like, and use reference. If you can do thumbnails before you do animation, because also, like personally I draw, so when I do thumbnails, like just to visualize, you hear the sound of what you have to animate it based on the sound. If you have a dialogue and an acting, based on the sound, you can picture in your mind, or you can sketch roughly, very rough. Okay, my animation needs to look like this, and you have rough ideas. And spend time at the beginning with the rough animation, rough blocking, because it will enable you to tell the story and to be sure that it's clear, it's simple to understand, and everything like this. And spend time to focus on the clarity of your animation, the clarity of your acting, body mechanic, because polish, you won't fix, you're not gonna redo your animation polish. Spline, polish, especially polish, that is the time that you embellish your animation. You make it a super extra nice, like extra beautiful animation. That's polish. Polish is not like, for example, you have an animation and you decide to change completely. If you're acting a body mechanic and you do that in polish, that's not it. Polish is like, you make it pretty, you start to lead with the head or drag with the rotation of the head, or like choose what leads, what drags, overlaps, elements, secondary action, or synchronous animation and movement. Do you use layer to add texture to your animation? That's polish. Polish is not, oh yeah, I'm gonna change entirely my animation polish. That's not polish. I did have mistakes a couple times, especially in TV show, because in TV show you have less time. So sometimes you're in polish and you're like, oh, I should have changed that, and you change in polish. But spend more time when you do your rough blocking to really picture how your animation you want it to be. After, you can do either, but I will do another video about it, either pose to pose, mostly like a Disney workflow, or you do the animation layer. Animation layer is more, you can feel and you can see the energy. Why? Because everything is in spline already, and you have the blocking in spline with the key moment in the blocking or in the acting or anything, and it's a nice way to start feeling the energy of the shot of the animation. And like this, yeah, you'll be able to understand more about where your animation is going with. But after, it really depends on everybody. Personally, I'm an energy guy, so personally I prefer to do what we call a blog. It's like you do your blocking, but it's more or less in spline. It's just a nice way to understand the energy of the animation coming. Pose to pose, in some way you have to be sure that each pose is really like, you have all the intention with every pose, but you'll see it more in blocking in step, because that's the pose to pose game, and that's mostly the workflow from Disney or anything. But yeah, after, it really depends on like on how you feel it mostly, but also keep in mind that every animator has a different workflow system. I have a different workflow than other people, and so on and so on. It just the best thing is that understand how people work in feature or TV show, what's their workflow, and from that you can pick up whatever you need, and from that you can build your own workflow, because everyone is animating a little bit different, and that's the beauty of it. And yeah, also show for example, when you work in TV show or feature, you do work based on the style they will ask and based on like the intention they want for a shot. But when you work on your own shot, show some creativity, show some different approach, or some nice way to put it. If you want to be super cartoony, lots of overlapping, even in the lip sync it can be way more cartoony. Or yeah, it's like if you want something more realistic, it will be more contained. No so much like big movement or anything like this. It's more contained. Even you can still push the expression, but even the expressions for the acting, for example, will be more contained. So you have to keep in mind all this. And yeah, from that, it's just like a matter of like always pushing your animation level. Always use reference, try a live action if you prefer, do different style, and at some point in your journey you'll see that you will prefer one specific style or another. It doesn't mean that you don't know how to do a cartoon, then how to do a semi-realistic, then everything like this, because what I always learn is that a good animator needs to be able to go from cartoony to semi-realistic or to realistic if needed. Why? Because animation is the process, and animation is like how you understand the 12 principles of animation from the 9 elements from Disney. Cartoony or semi-realistic or realistic, it's more about how contained or not is your animation. When you do realistic, it's super contained, because even when you yell or anything like this, you see the corner of the mouth or anything, it won't be as push in terms of expressiveness. Then if you do a cartoony can be way overboard, way over the top. Realistic and semi-realistic is way more contained in everything that you do. So yeah, keep in mind this. And yeah, if you can learn also from like professionals on the side of having a job in TV show, for example, or anything like this that can help you to push your level or anything like this, go for it, because you will learn so much more. And if you're interested in that, I do reviews for your shot, for your demo reel, about anything like this. You want to step into the animation industry. So yeah, and so yeah, keep in mind that always work on your side for your animation, for your artistic creativity and everything like this. And yeah, it's a beautiful journey. So yeah, put some beauty out there, and yeah, have fun animating. See ya.